Hello, and welcome to a Thursday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword, best day of the week. Today we're going to do the Thursday, November 17th, 2022 crosswords, and go for that 993-day streak, just 1 week away from 1,000 if we can solve today. Here's your spoiler alert for the Thursday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Esk, early, sprig, clasp, mash, and edge. This is wrong. Arid, cling. Cling versus clasp. Yeah, arid. Sounds like arid. Sling and HYGGE. Shout out to Oreo, who first taught me about HYGGE back in the day. Anyway, now for the main event. That's the Thursday Daily Grid, which is by Hoang-Kim and Jessica Zetzman today. I believe they're a married couple. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Thursday is the hardest theme day of the week, so usually there's some sort of trick to it. That's why it's my favorite day. So let's see what Hoang-Kim and Jessica Zetzman have in store for us. Let's get into it. Future yearling in play. Years ago. Some kind of like a colt or a foal or something, right? Lego maybe? Flax fabric. Let's try it. This could be once start to trust. Ooh, maybe it's like antitrust. An atom. And full. Let's try that. This is fair, and Oprah is an icon. Call again on a rotary phone. Okay, like a monkey, and things at camp that can be camp. So this maybe simian coming along behind, maybe in tow. Southern quencher, sweet tea. Press and fold. It'll be alright, and lowest part of glacier. The toe? Okay. Anxiety about not being included, that's FOMO, fear of missing out. These are both fonts, but I don't know exactly what's happening. I'm about 3.5 in a league. A league about 3.5 miles. One-eyed Norse god is Odin. Shape. Mold. And magnetite and malachite are ores. This is odor. Spike blank, and this is mile there. They may be split or bitter. Some kind of an ends, huh? There are two in the Greek mnemosyne. Maybe muse? There's something we need to discuss. Let's talk. Blank da estrella. Don't know that. Promo. This is stun. Foments. We're adding a ME. We're adding an ME here. So remedial here instead of redial. Spike. Something Lee. Melee? This is simian indeed. We need here and skits. Okay. Natural theology deism. This is linemen instead of linen. Body parts rested at the optometrist. Chins, some iPads. Maybe minis. And Don there. This is lo mein instead of loin. LCD TV. This is O'Hare Airport. Mount that inspired the song Funicula Funicula. Not sure. This is a trio? No. Not sure. Saison après le printemps. It's été. This is need. It's a homophone. Stan here. Serving that might have a solid heart or simple tulip design. Latte? Yeah. Starters. A-team. Important closing document. Deed becomes deemed. I don't want anything to do with this. Leave me out of it. With 42 down. Leave me out of it. There we go. Now is stat. Nettles or maybe burrs. So it's just Ola. Raise the roof. Lead into a texture's perspective. I'm home instead of in my humble opinion. This is Vesuvius. Hovers. Proboscis. Achieved. Grammy-winning Jones. Notability. Okay. NYC Cultural Institution. Must be MoMA. Sarah? Looms. Soar here. This is Snout. Shade is Tint. Eminence. Menorah. Nora Jones. They may be dug in. You dig in your heels. This is sous vide, the French developed form of cooking. Musical partner of Lerner. It's Lerner and Low, I think. Egged on. Unfresh air. Smog. Cameron Crowe. Argentina here. Nas is names and doused like a flame. This is Eaton. Item. College dorm. One parked at a park. Merv there. This is memorably noted Subtet Envy, the Seven Deadly Sins. Irks and Kali. Alright, so we've certainly got a lot of theme density. A ton of theme density. Not even close to symmetric. Like these four here being theme, and the central one. And I guess these names in this melee are symmetric. But it really feels like maybe they built the grid out of these, and they try to get as many me's as possible. Of course, there's this constraint, right? The me's need to be words if you remove them from the word. So linemen, linen, remedial, redial, emens, ends, foments, fonts, stuff like this. The Nas and the melee are not that impressive because they're so short. Or mead. Yeah. Also, sort of awkward revealer placement with this. Leave me on the right of the out of it, but that's alright. Yeah. I don't like how they're sort of scattered all over the place, but there's certainly a lot of them, which is impressive. Such a segmented grid, right? Because there's nothing really long involved in this whole puzzle. But the density of theme stuff is hard. Are there any spare me's? That would be kind of inelegant. If there's some me's that don't get removed. I don't think so. As far as I can tell. So that's good. Maybe there were some, and then they just clued them. Yeah, alright. So, nice revealer, leave me out of it. And you're literally leaving the me out of these words, but they're clued without the me. So you have, in order to make sense of them, you have to leave the me out. And it is genuinely nice that even with the added me's, they're all actual words. I think this, in my humble opinion, is pretty interesting too. Alright, I like it. I'm happy with how fast I figured that out. Somewhere around here. I saw the ends there. It's always hard for me to remember, honestly. When I go back and edit the video, I'm like, yeah, that's how that went. But the puzzle sort of goes by in a blur as I'm solving. Anyway, let's take a look through this thing. See if we can learn something. Yeah, I thought a yearling was a term for some kind of animal. My mind was on birds, though, for the first 30 seconds of this puzzle. So I was thinking like chick, but no, just a foal. I mean, first I put colt, right? But I guess we should look it up. We should probably also look up hygge from the mini. The Danish obsession with getting cozy. A mood of coziness and comfortable conviviality, with feelings of wellness and contentment. Hygge. Runner-up as a word of the year in the UK in 2016, after Brexit. Yeah, I like this word. And the idea. Anyway, yeah, a yearling is an animal, especially a sheep, calf, or foal that is a year old or that it is in its second year. So apparently a foal can also be a yearling. Horse. Is there a... Well, what I want to see is I want to see a list of things that you call a horse depending on its age. Is that too much to ask for, maybe? Alright, I won't look too much into it. Yeah, campy might make a campy skit. It's a nice clue. A league is 3.5 miles-ish. 20,000 leagues under the sea. Let's talk. Quite conversational. Literally. Dawn just means level. Never heard this song, Funiculi Funicula. Maybe I have actually, and I just don't know it. So second day in a row. Let's listen to something that you can't. Yesterday we listened to some OK Go. So we listened to Pavarotti or Andrea Bocelli. Okay, yeah, it's actually very recognizable. I didn't know that it was about Vesuvius, but didn't know Lola Kirk. Never heard of Mozart in the Jungle. She's young. By young, I mean younger than me, which some people tell me doesn't mean young anymore. Mozart in the Jungle. American comedy drama streaming television series developed by Roman Coppola. It's on Amazon Prime Video, which I do have. It is inspired by oboist Blair Tyndall's memoir of her career in New York, playing various high-profile gigs with ensembles, including the Philharmonic. Oboist. Okay, alright. Maybe I should watch this. Don't know who Blair Tyndall is, but... Oh, married ex-wife of Bill Nye, apparently. Interesting. Sous vide. Quite a wordy clue here. Yeah, again, there's not much long stuff. Sweet tea, I do love sweet tea. Having spent 6 years living in North Carolina. Plural muse there. But yeah, the relatively short stuff. Probably because there you know, the themers, which should be the longest stuff around, are all pretty short here. Yeah, interesting idea. I like the interesting idea. Had fun puzzling it out. Yeah, nice puzzle. Quite fast for a Thursday, honestly. Given that there was a trick. Not as fast as last week, I guess, but quite fast. Just a touch slower than yesterday, which I found to be a pretty hard Wednesday. Leaderboard for tomorrow, we've got KFS Venta in quite a fast 24 seconds. On the old secret leaderboard, we've got Hoopla in 27 seconds. Shout out to you, Hoopla. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Friday puzzles. See you then.